Hey guys, today I thought I would do a haul video, which I haven't done in a really long time, and just show you, I want to say a few, but it's actually quite large of some of the things that I've picked up either from eBay or out thrifting or going to special stores. I guess we will start. So we were out, we had off, all of us, the kids, my husband, everyone, on President's Day. Well, I had to be in at night, but during the day we were like, oh, let's do something. And my husband reminded me of this old thrift store that we haven't been to in a really long time. And I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that place. We haven't been there since like my oldest son, who is now 10, was like 3 years old. I was like, we have to go and check it out. And we went there and I found really, really cool things. And they were having a huge sale. So I got everything for like a little under 30 bucks, maybe a little over. First thing I found was this Animator doll, which has been on my list. I've wanted, there's only like 3 that I want. So I found her. She wasn't in the best of shape. She was in like a plastic bag and her hair was all natty and she had scuff marks on her, but I took her home and cleaned her up, did her hair. And her hair is like crazy thick and it was so matted. I was like, it's gonna come out so bad. It's gonna look so dried. Thank goodness it didn't. And I just used a regular shampoo and conditioner on it. But she was in really good shape. She even came with her little fish flounder. And like the thing with the Animators dolls is they have like a band that goes here so they can hold them. This one is missing, but it's not a big deal. Like I can go to a craft store and get something to kind of put on there. From the same store, I also got, which has also been on my list. I actually preferred to order them through the store's website, but for $3, I was like, I'll just pick it up here. And they are Groovy Girls. I seen them a few years back. They're pretty cool. I thought they'd be a lot bigger. She's like a mermaid kind of nautical themed one. She's in a bathing suit. Her hair's a little messy, but that's okay. She's still adorable. And I believe her name is Macy. Also from that store, and anybody who follows my channel is going to find this really hard to believe because I'm a huge Cabbage Patch Kid collector. But I also found my very first Kusa. And it is the cat, which I'm like the crazy cat lady. I love cats. And the only thing that's like really bad is like his nose is a little, the paint's coming off a little bit, but it's no big deal. And his body's like a little limp, but I think I can restuff him if I can take his head off and just like kind of fill him with some cotton and put his head back on. Okay, in a different thrift store, maybe a week earlier, 2 weeks before, I found a Cabbage Patch Kid Adoptimal. You push his heart and he makes like barking sounds. It does work, but I took the batteries out because I'm getting ready to replace them. So I found him. And he does say Xavier Roberts. I think it's supposed to be like a Labradoodle. I don't know, but he's really cute. And of course, I couldn't have an Adoptimal without a key and a kid to go with him. So I got this one from eBay. She's really cute. She is the Junior Ranger. She has like little hiking boots, denim shorts, a camo shirt, which I'm really not usually crazy about camo, but she was just so adorable. I couldn't pass up on her. Also from eBay, I am trying really hard. The old, like I have a few of the new Polly Pockets. I don't personally like them as much as the old vintage ones. However, the old vintage ones are crazy expensive to try to find them in complete condition. Like even the little tiny Pollys are, you buy like 3 for 10 bucks. Like to me, that's insane because they're like this big. So when you find a good deal on a vintage Polly Pocket, you kind of have to jump at it and take it. And I'm only trying to collect the Polly Pockets that I had as a child, not any of the other ones. I just want the ones back that I had as a kid, because those things used to keep me entertained for hours. I still remember if we would take like a long car trip somewhere with my great-grandparents, and they had like one of the old station wagons. I would sit in like the way back, you know, before it was a law to wear seatbelts. And I would just play with my Pollies and my Barbies, and I would honestly just keep myself entertained for hours. This one is Polly's Beach Party. There's Polly, and I don't know who her little friend is. It also comes with a little, what is that, like a speedboat? And you can see all the details in it. And like I said, I have some of the newer ones, but it doesn't compare to this. There's just not as much detail or quality in it as there was then. And it's supposed to look like they're playing volleyball. Like you push this thing. Oh, it's this one. You push this one, and the little ball flies from side to side. It's really cute. And my final and last thing is my Valentine's gift from my husband. It is adorable. We both had really awesome Valentine's Days. Well, we actually celebrated the 15th because he had the kind of that virus that was going around. Not the coronavirus, but that nasty like intestinal one that everybody in our house got. Like it went through each and every one of us, like weeks apart from each other. It was the weirdest thing. But we all got it. And unfortunately on Valentine's Day he was suffering from it. So we celebrated ours on the 15th. We went to dinner at Red Lobster, which is my favorite restaurant. And he asked what I wanted. And I have so many vintage Cabbage Patch Kids. I wanted a new one. And there's only one new one that came out that actually struck my eye. That was like, oh, I really want it. Because I'm usually more of a fan of like the Coleco and Hasbro ones, not the newer ones. They're just not as big and stuffed. And they just don't have the same quality as the old ones. But this little girl I seen, I think it was like a commercial from TTPM or something like that on YouTube, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, I have to have it. That's this little one. She is just adorable. I love the cat headband. Oh my goodness. And it has like a little flowers on it, and there's a little bow and cute little slip-on shoes. And what I loved about this one, besides her adorable cute little face and little teeth, is the fact that she has 3 of my favorite things going for her. She's a Cabbage Patch doll, which is one of the main things I love to collect. She's wearing pink, which is my absolute favorite color, and she has her little cat ears, which I call myself the crazy cat lady. So does my husband, because they're my favorite animal. So she had all 3 of them things going for her, and I was just like, I can't pass up. I want this one. I don't want a vintage one. And we went to, oh my gosh, like 3 or 4 different Targets throughout like the area where we live and Philadelphia. And the only ones that they had were like the little color reveal or gender reveal babies, which I didn't want. And Celebration, the only like bigger kids they had were the Celebration ones, which I also didn't want. I just wanted this one, and I looked everywhere for her, so eventually we ended up just ordering her on Amazon. Oh, she still has that fresh little cabby smell. So that is my haul. Like I said, I haven't done a haul video in a really long time, but I just didn't want to keep doing like, oh, thrift hauls or eBay purchases or this or that. So I figured I would do it all in one video and just make it a haul video. So I hope you guys enjoyed my purchases. I really missed that store. I actually really want to go back. I completely forgot all about it. It was so long since we've been there. And it's really funny because they stayed in the shopping center. They just moved stores. And at first I was like, oh my goodness, they're not there anymore. But I'm happy that they are, and I really want to go back there. And I'd say the biggest purchase from that store that I was ecstatic about was the Animator doll Ariel. And it's the older one, it's not the newer one, but she is adorable. And I'm so happy with how her hair came out, and I think she's going to make... I put her right next to my Boo Animator, who I had no plans of getting. That's in a completely different video. But I put her next to Boo, and there's like 2 more I want to collect. I want to collect the Belle one, and the Pocahontas, because them three girls are my absolute favorite Disney princesses. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. What do you think of the purchases, each one individually? Anything, let me know. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.